Welcome everyone to the show. I'm your host Don Vic. You already know what it is, what it should be, what it could be. We in the building, baby. Yeah. Today I'm excited. I'm excited. Well. I hope everyone is doing good. Everyone's having a great day, great Thursday. Um, I want to shout out some people. Some countries, Nigeria. Big shout out to Nigeria. Show me so much love. Australia, the UK. Show me so much love. All my YouTubers, all my Instagrammers, Parapost Network. Big shout out to my Parapost Network family, my P3 family, and you guys, my viewers. Big shout out to my Facebook followers. Big shout out to my kids and my sister, my whole crew. Um, as you guys know, recently, I lost my nephew. May he rest in peace. Jonathan Pacheco. May he rest in peace. Love you forever, kid. RNL for life, family ties forever. You know, um, so uh, it was a very sad moment. You know, um, to see my family go through what we went through. But we will always keep them in our memory. You know, uh, it's this one hit home. So I'm truly gonna miss him. So big shout out to Jonathan. But check, I love you, kid. Um, so how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone doing good. Um, today we're gonna do a little something different, man. Today I'm gonna play some music from some artists that been on my show. We're gonna play some of their music here live on the show. Hope you guys enjoy some of the music. Just give us back some feedback. Give me back some feedback on the music. You know, um, and we're gonna talk about a couple things. That I was thinking about today. How can people say they're your friends, then turn around and betray you? Betrayal is a bitch. Okay, especially when you're friends with someone for a long time and you're not expecting it, and it just you know kind of hits you from the blind side when you are um, thinking that the person is totally faithful to you and and honest, and true, and it's a true friend, and then you get betrayed. You know, um, I've been betrayed before, and it's not a good feeling. We broke bread together, we hung out together, we done so many things together, and and then they betray you. Um, it could be everything jealousy. It could be because they're not who you are. Because it could be because you're popular and they're not. It could be a whole lot of things. But betrayal is something that you know uh, a lot of people do, man. A lot of people betray other people, especially friends and family members. I don't get it. I don't understand it, but that's just the way it is. And those, that's one of the reasons why I hang by myself, so I can avoid all the betrayal and you know all the fakeness and all the fake love. I stay to those that are true with me. Those that I know that truly love me, those that I know that would never betray me. Those are the people I rock with every day of my life, and it's a small circle. And Jonathan, my nephew, was one of them. Like, he just passed away. We lost him, part of our team, RNL Records. That kid was loyal, man, and listen, the dude was 1,000%. You know, um, and those are the people that I love to be around, man. The people that are 100%, man. That got your back. Uh, So many people say they're your friends and they got your back, and it takes for you to do one small thing to them, and then you can see the true colors. But those are things that gotta happen, in your life, because God doesn't keep nothing in the dark. So those that say that you're true friends, you eventually will find out when if they're your true friends or not. When times are hard and you need them the most, God put them to a test, to show you if they are truly your friends or they're not your friends. So everything we go into life, man, is just um, something that we have to go through, and learn from, you know, because not everybody that say that your friends are your friends. True facts, you know, and along the way of people saying they're your friends, and not saying they're your friends, and you find out that they're betraying you and stuff. Hello, Moto. Hold on a second. Let me pick this up. Hello. Hey, let me call you right back. I'm in the middle of doing a show. I'll call you back. Yeah. So I came on. I wanted to talk about that because lately there's been a lot of betrayal, and I see it through the internet, and just around with friends and stuff, and I just be asking myself, why would people say or waste their energy with someone else to say that they're your friends and they'll be there for you no matter what? And then when time comes, they're the first ones that turn their back on you, or betray you for whatever reason. I just don't get it. I mean, if you're not going to be friends with someone, or you don't like someone, then stay away from them, or just tell them, listen, I'm not feeling you. I don't think that you and I can be friends, and leave it like that. Don't pretend to be a friend of someone and then betray them or go behind their back and do things. That ain't cool. You feel me? That ain't cool at all. And I don't get why people do that. You know what I mean? Oh boy, hold on, who's up in here? Brandy, what's up, baby? Long time no see. What's poppin'? Okay, Chicago in the building. Okay, okay. Blessings, blessings. I love you more, Brandy. Love you more, girl. You've been a stranger. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. That was a big loss. Part of my team, nephew. What's up, Raymond? You know, that's something that I can never bring back. Definitely, Ashley. Oh yeah, definitely. That's true facts. Hey, Debbie. Right. I get it. My love. So, you know, um, you really have to pay attention, you know, to your surroundings. And usually when you get betrayal and stuff like that, it's usually your circle. It's people that that you care for or you look up to, that, it takes that, you know, it takes that taste out your mouth. When you find out, you be like, wow, I thought this person was truly my friend, and they're not. That hurts. You know what I mean? If because if you truly feel something for the person, and then you find out that they're the opposite of what they say they were, that hurts. You know, it hurts. But we got to learn from that, because not everyone is like you. Not everyone's like me. Not everyone has a heart like me. Not everyone has a heart like you. And not everyone has the intentions that you have, or I might have, towards them or to anyone in general. So I call them funny. Funny people. And it's just so sad. I see. I even I see it through uh the media too. People going at it, fighting about, oh, you did this, you did that. You thought you was my friend. Listen, it's crazy right now. This world is going bananas. Yeah, definitely, definitely. That's all we can do, Brandy, is do better. Learn from our mistakes and and move forward. At the end of the day, we ain't perfect. We ain't perfect. Especially coming from where we come from. We so used to that negativity. So when you get real love, you know, we tend to um question it because sometimes uh, we come from places where love is like hard to find. Loyalty. So when you get someone that's honest and loyal to you, man, you be like, well, what is this person up to? And then time will tell. Time will definitely tell if this person is really true to what they say or not. And how you find out is when you either down and out, or you might have a small argument, and then the true colors come out, and then you see who they truly are. You know, and it's sad that we have to go through that to find out who a person is, instead of just being honest and say, hey, listen, I don't, you know, you can do you, I do me. I don't think we can be friends. I'm not feeling your vibes. Be straightforward. People have problems with that too, being straightforward. I just don't get it. They'd rather be fake to you, smile in your face, break bread with you, eat with you, go out with you, but all that time they don't even like you. And I just don't understand people like that. I truly don't understand it. Debbie says some people will only be your friends until they can't use you anymore and you start seeing through their lies. It's sad. It is. It truly is, Debbie. Uh and I just don't get it. I grew up different. My mama always told me, if you don't like someone, you have choices. You can either tell them you don't like them and don't hang with them, or you just don't go around them. Period. You stay to yourself. You stay away from them. But don't sit there and act like you're their friend and smile in their face when you truly don't get along with them. You know what I'm saying? Hey Kimmy, what's going on, Miss Wells? Hey, what's up? What's up? Everybody in the building. What's up, Donna, my beautiful queen in the building? Boston is in the house. So that's always been a problem everywhere. Not just to me, but to I'm pretty sure to a lot of you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys have friends that you guys thought that were your friends, and later on in the future you find out that they weren't your friend. They were all that time they were around you. They never liked you. They waited that one moment for you guys to have a disagreement to burn you, to go back and call your other friends and talk about you, and then put all your business out there. And my mom always told me, keep your business to yourself. You don't go around telling your business to nobody, because the minute that person doesn't get along with you, or you guys have a disagreement, they're gonna go out there and tell your business. That is so true. That is so true. Facts, true facts. You know, so my advice is, keep your business to yourself. You know, especially if they're personal. Um, Nobody needs to know your business but you. You know what I mean? And when you talk to people, especially people you don't know, or even friends, tell them what you want them to know. You know, so if anything ever hit the bag, they only know what you told them. They don't know your true problems or your deepest secrets. You know what I mean? Because that's where they get you. That's what they go. See, when you get into an argument, they don't go for the legs. They go straight for the jugular. You know, they go straight to cut your head off. And put all your business out there. So you got to be real careful on who you tell your stories to. Because betrayal is a bitch. Okay, you know what I mean. And hey, Doris, my beautiful queen. Hey, 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 hey. People do not got no cap. People don't cap for real. They go out there, and the minute you say something that they don't like, they're already calling their friends. Oh, well, Doris said this, or Donna said this, or Andy said this, and she blah blah blah. Listen, you tell someone a sentence, right? You tell someone a sentence, and the minute you get into an argument, it becomes a paragraph. Okay, and not just a paragraph, right? It goes from a sentence that you said to a paragraph. Then she gonna call her friend and tell her friend. Then her friend gonna call her other friend. Now it's becoming a story, right? Now it's becoming a story. Now you're going from a paragraph to a whole page. Okay. Now that friend's gonna call another friend and say, you know what? Andy said this. Andy and Doris said this about such and such. Blah blah blah. Now you created your own book. Now they got a book on you. You know what I'm saying? When you just said something like this, now now you got pages. Okay. So you really got to watch what you say to people. You really got to watch what you say to people, and also keep your ideas to yourself. Right, Doris? Facts. Facts. You know, keep your ideas to yourself, because a lot of people tend to take your ideas and run with it. Especially those that ain't doing nothing, or are looking to do something. You give them an idea, they take it and run with it, and then you find out, and you be like, "Damn, you should have just told me you wanted to do that. I could applaud you." Well, you didn't want to help me. Man. There's always an excuse to something. You know, always an excuse to something. I just don't get it. Yes, keep adding to it. Trust me, the story never ends. And then when you confront them, right? Then you confront the people, and they'll be like, "I never said that." No, you didn't say that, but whoever you called just added to whatever you said to them. They added to the paragraph. Now they call whoever else. Now I got a whole page. Okay, and I just don't understand why people do that. If you don't get along with someone, or you don't talk to someone, or you don't like them, then stay away from them. You know, don't go over there telling them stories about how you like them or you like what they do. No, you don't. You don't even like them. So how do you like what they do? That just don't make any sense. If I don't like someone, I don't like nothing they do. I don't care what they're doing. I don't like it because I don't like them. You know, so I'm not gonna sit there and act like we cool when we're not cool. That's the worst thing you can do, is be a two face. Be yourself. Be original. You know, stand on your feet. With your head up. And say and say what you have to say, and then what you say, this what it is. You feel me? And if you ain't got nothing nice to say, then just don't say anything. Keep it to yourself, because Because the minute you turn around and you tell the next person next to you that you think that don't like them either because you don't like them and you think they're your friends, those are the same ones that are gonna run back to that person you don't like and tell them everything you said. Okay, now you went from having one person you don't like to two people you don't like, and now those two people are against you. And I just don't get that either. Okay, I just never got that. Yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, is who can you trust? You know, I look in the mirror and I say, who can I trust? And I get the same answer all the time. Me. Who can I trust? Me. Who put this together? Me. You know, Carol, my queen, what's up? Okay, okay, okay. The rock goddess is in the building. She was born to be wild. Okay. Hey, listen, Debbie, the best thing is to be honest, right? And I always say honesty is the best policy, right? Because regardless of a person, if you tell them the truth, if they don't like it, that's their problem. As long as you know in your heart that you told the truth and you know that you ride by that, you die by that because it's the truth, then that's all that matters. They're the one that got to live with the lie. You know what I'm saying? That's just true fact. And if they smart, they'd be like, you know what, Debbie was right. I need to go back and apologize. You know what I'm saying? That that makes them a better person. But if they sit there and they still mad at you because you said the truth and they still want to hide behind those lies, then that's not a person you want to be friends with. You know what I'm saying? Tell any tell any of your personal things to them because you know it's gonna it's gonna turn from a sentence to a book. Okay? Yeah, definitely. Always. I get it. Carol's like me. I love you, Carol. Rock and roll, baby. Okay. We got some rock and roll in the building. Oh, Carol, I already know. I already know by your demeanor and your persona, you're like that. I already know you're like that. That's where we get along so well. You speak so well. You know, facts. You know, so real quick, since we all here, and we talking about what we talking about. I wanted you guys to hear this song, especially Carol, because Carol is into the music like I am, and I'm pretty sure you guys love music. But I ran into this young lady um, on my page through Rebecca Mahan. Rebecca Mahan is a friend of mine. She's a talk show host, and she be having amazing guests on her show, from musicians to singers and all types. And Rebecca posted up a song with this young lady that caught my attention, and I played it almost like 5 times. And the song is so dope. So I want you guys to hear it because I like to give credit when credit's due. And when I hear good music, I like to expose it because that's what I do. I promote. And I don't know the young lady. I shared her song because I loved it, and she texted me. She told me thank you for sharing the song. And I asked her, can I play her music on my live today? She didn't reply, but I'm still gonna play it because that's what I do. I show people love, okay, and I love to promote it. And her name is Isabel Gray. Um, and I'm gonna play the music for y'all. Hold on, hold on a second. Hope you guys like it. I love the song. I love all types of music, guys. You know what I mean? Wait, where'd she go? Like my wife. Oh, wait a second. I lost her. I love all types of music, you know. Blindside.
Never thought a good old boy like you would ever catch my eye. Could drop a line backwards, kind like you would be my type. Who knew there was another? Drive around town with nothing to do, but wear out a mixtape of Chris Ledoux like you. Like you.
Hi, Lisa.
You never thought you'd find someone like you. Wanna love the last forever like I do. The one who makes all my dreams come true. Cause no one can love like you and me. Leaving little notes on the windshield. Cause no one else can make me admit it's something real. In the past gave all I had, never got nothing back. Someone who can stand by me and be my other half like you. You never thought you'd find someone like you. Want to love the last forever like I do. The one who makes all my dreams come true. Cause no one can love like you. Like you, like you, like you, like you. Like you, like you, like you, like you, like you. Like you. You never thought you'd find someone like you. Wanna love the last forever like I do.
Yes, she does.
Like you. You never thought you'd find someone like you. Wanna love the last forever like I do. The one who makes all my dreams come true. Cause no one can love like you. Like you, like you, like you, like you, like you. Like you, like you, like you, like you, like you. Cause no one can love like you.
Woo, boy, I'm trying to tell you. This is the type of music I love to hear. That was Isabel Gray. She's a singer. Not sure if she's a songwriter, but she is amazing. And you know, when I hear music like this, that's good music. I like to play it to promote them, you know, and show them some love because it's only fair, right? It's only fair. So I wanna I wanna I want I want to play another song for you guys. A lot of you guys might know this young lady, right? She doesn't have a great voice, right, Debbie? Yeah, that's I love it. I love it. See, I got all types of artists from all over the world that can sing just like her. A big shout out to Regina Hicks. She just dropped a song. It's coming out soon. She's an amazing singer. Big shout out to her. Um, she's so dope. I'm gonna bring her back on the show. Hi, Sandy. What up, Sandy, baby girl? What's up? So she's an amazing singer, and I'm gonna bring her back on the show because she just dropped a new song and she sent me the clip. I posted up the clip. Um, so I can't wait to bring Regina Hicks back to the show. She's amazing, guys. But this young lady that I'm about to play right now, she is a great friend of mine. She's a director, actor, producer, you name it. This girl does it all. And she's also a singer. And some of you might know her by Natalie Perry. That's her name, Natalie Perry. Great, great friend of mine. She wrote this song called True Love. And man, do I love this song, man. When I heard this song, I must have heard it like 4 or 5 times because the song is just so, so dope. So I'm going to play it for you guys, and you guys tell me what you think about it. I mean, she got more songs, but this is the song I like. Woo, let's go, Natalie Perry.
Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you're always, and I'll give all to you. Tell me, please touch me. Just hold me. I'll forever be true. Touch me, touch my body, touch my body. Please be true.
Big shout out to Natalie Perry.
True love, I need to hold the true.
Carol, I know you love this.
Yes, the true love. Yes, it's true. Please tell me that you need me. Tell me that you trust me, and I'll give all to you.
Woo, let's go.
Hold me, just hold me. Please hold me.
What's up?
I want your love. True love. I want your love. True love. Yes, the true love. Yes, it's true. I want your love. I need your love. Be mine forever. Be mine forever.
Ow! Yeah, baby. That's Natalie Perry, actor, director, singer.
Say you love me forever. Say you love me forever. Say you love me forever. True love, I want your love. True love, yes, true
Yeah.
love. Yes, it's true.
Emotional guy, Donna.
Yes, true love. Oh, the true love. Yes, it's true.
That's my friend Natalie Perry. Big shout out to her. This is what I'm talking about, people. You know, this is what drives me when I'm in my dark moments. You know what I mean? When I'm down and out, I listen to music like this, and I like to listen to my local artists or people that I know personally, and I like to listen to their music. Yeah, I listen to 50 Cent. I listen to Nas and all, but what better than listening to someone you know personally that got beautiful music and listening to their music? That if you need to call them up at that second, say, "Hey, listen, man, your song just made an impact in my life." You have not just listening to the song, but you also have that conversation personally with them. That's beautiful. That's a win-win situation all through the board. So um I'm just glad you guys like the music. I'm pretty sure Natalie will love it. You love it, Sandy? That's what's up, baby. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So you know, I just when I'm in my sad moments, so I'm not feeling good. This is what I do, guys. Like I said, I live alone. I'm not married. I don't have any girl. Like the only people I hang with is my kids. You guys know that. And sometimes I be in my moments. With you know I be in my moments, and my mind starts to fade away, and wonder about certain things in life. And sometimes when you think about certain things in life, can make you sad. Especially when you're lonely and you don't have no one to vent with. Those are moments where you need music like this to give you that uplift, that energy that you might need to uplift you and say, you know what, God is things are going to get good, things are going to be better. And I always said, as long as I got God in my life, I'm all good. You know what I mean? Hi, Carol. How you doing, my queen? How you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. You guys know that my nephew. I lost my nephew not too long ago, a couple of days ago. So I'm still in my feelings. I still have my moments, but I got you guys to uplift me. I got you guys. I got this platform to come in here and vent with you guys to keep my mind occupied, to not think about it, because I do think about it. He was like my son. And you guys know my sons are everything to me. And when I see my sons, you know all broken up, you know as a father or as a parent, you see your kid crying, and listen, it's gonna break your heart. I don't care how strong you say you are, you're gonna feel it. So I felt it, and I'm still feeling it, because like I said, he just wasn't a part of my team, RNL Records. He was like my son. I brought him up. Him and my sons are cousins, first cousins. So he used to stay at my house, because when he was little, he used to stay with his mom, because his father wasn't there. So I was like his father figure, because every time I took my sons out, I take them with me. And I'm talking, when I say kid, he must have been like 5. When I came into his life, he must have been like 5 till 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 he was 30. So I'm like a father figure to him. And I remember him saying, he's like, yo, you're my pops. And when I think about that, when I think about him saying that I'm like his father, listen, this is why I need music to uplift me, because that will break me. It just breaks me when I think about it. Thank you, Doris. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sandy. Appreciate you. Um, so it's always good to vent. It's always good to vent with people when you're in situations where you're down and out, you're in a dark place. It's always good to vent. You know what I mean? And for people to be there. But you know, I was talking about earlier about betrayal, how people betray you and stuff like that, and it happens in relationships too, man. Any relationship, man, when you think your partner is everything for you, and you love him, you've been with him or you've been with her for 10 years, and all of a sudden he betrays you. That's like the biggest. betrayal in the world. You know, yeah, I know, Don. It's going to take time. You know, and because I'm a great person, man, and I got a great heart. You know, and like I said earlier, I got my soft spot. And this kid touched my he got there. He touched my soft spot. Yes, very young. You guys see my post. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Carol. I appreciate you. That's why I love you so much, Carol, because you're so dope. Yes, deep betrayal is it's like death. For real. No joke, Joshua. True facts. So I just feel for some people that are going through those situations in life because people don't deserve it. You know, I don't think no one should go through any hard times in life. If people were to have communication and be more honest, there wouldn't be so many broken people in this world. But because people want to be shisty, two faced, and dishonest, that people go through what they go through, and things get out of hand. You know, things get out of hand. And that's when you know you get um you get abused. You people start getting abused, and some get murdered, and and it just get out of hand. So there's ways to avoid all that, and that's to be honest, man. Be honest and communicate with your partner or your friend. You know, you know. Be as honest as you can be, man. You feel me? Ain't got time to play no games. So here's another song I want to play for you guys. Now I'm gonna turn up the switch a little bit. And these guys are local. They from Texas. They from Texas, Houston, Texas. Great friend of mine's, KG Gutter and Yellow Fella. I know some of y'all probably heard the song before, but I gotta play it because it's one of my favorite songs. So I'm gonna play it for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this song. Um, I'm turning it up a little bit. All right. So this is KG Gutter and Yellow. KG Gutter and Yellow Fella. This song has done amazing, over 100,000 views. This is my song. Slam is beautiful. Pull out the garage and I'm working my brain. Hit the remote and then I turn up my bang. Swingers taking up like 3 or 4 lanes. Looking like a plane. The slab is beautiful. I let the top down just so everyone can see me. My shit hard, but I make it look so easy. On the boulevard and I'm creeping. Yeah, the slab is beautiful, swag is beautiful. I got a woman, she bad and beautiful. I get that money, the bag is beautiful. Like with that money, you know what I do to you. I get your edges from someone that's cool with you. I grab that whip and I'm ready to scoot on you. I'm finna circle your block like a hula hoop. Soon as I see you at somebody shoot at you. And I hop back in that whip again. Letting the topic on 16. Yeah, baby hair blowing in the wind. Chucking the juice up with my hand, know what I'm saying? Riding in the hater, hurdle when they see it, it's a murder. Smoking green and sipping purple, cutting corners, doing circles, breaking you off is my purpose. I swing in your lane on purpose. All this candy on the surface, ain't so wet, look like I'm sweating. Pull out the garage and I'm working my brain. Hit the remote and then I turn up my bang. Swingers taking up like 3 or 4 lanes. Looking like a plane. The slab is beautiful. I let the top down
just so everyone can see me. My shit hard, but I make it look so easy. On the boulevard and I'm creeping. Yeah. The slab is beautiful. The slab, we loving the life. Double my cups, hitting me right. Losing control, left to right. Pulling like a raw jet, look at top flight. Floating, sliding, skating on glass. Riding these streets, jet thumbing to my gas. We're poking, seat lean back. Pull up foreign, pull up left. Haters mad, Trump beat the block. Swerving lane to lane, watch your border out. Came up in the game with one thing on top. One sack, some ends, the champagne pop. Pull up in the drop, get seen on purpose. Beat, not beat, drop, speaker, beat, burping. Big clock, big shot, shooting on purpose. Paint wet, paint drip, stain is worth it. Swingers all across the world, poking now. Old school classic, drop time. Hit the remote and turn up my band. Slab so beautiful, needs folks land. Pull out the garage and I'm working my brain. Hit the remote and then I turn up my band. Sprinklers taking up like 3 or 4 lanes. Looking like a plane. The slab is beautiful. I let the top down just so everyone can see me. My shit hard, but I make it look so easy. On the boulevard and I'm creeping. Yeah, the slab is beautiful.
Yeah, that's my man KG Gutter, yellow fella all the way from Texas, Houston, Texas. Great guys. They've been on my show. You know, and again, I love to play local music from local artists because we got great music. And again, if any of you guys got some great music that you guys want me to play on my show, you let me know and I'll play your music on my show. It's just the way it is. I'm all about the people. You feel me? But again, going back to Betrayal. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about Betrayal, then I'm gonna play y'all some music. That's how we're gonna do it today. Okay. And you know, because my guest is coming on Sunday, 1 at 3 p.m. and 1 at 5 p.m. I have Hollywood actor Derek Webb coming to the show. This will be his second time on the show. He's been in the movie Adderville, horror movie. He's been on Werewolf, the werewolf movie. He's been in several other movies. We're going to talk about when he comes on the show on Sunday. Can't wait to talk to my brother, Hollywood actor Derek Webb. And we got 2 sisters. I think they're from Australia, not sure. And they are directors and actors. It's listen guys, it's an all-female production. Only women, actors, directors, producers, they're all women. I mean, they got men here and there, but it's all women production. I would love to be in that one, I'll tell you. Okay. I would like to be in that production, okay? All women, oh boy. Okay, I can't wait for them to say, take the shirts off. I'll be like, I'll be taking off the shirt. Oh boy. I tell you, I kill myself sometimes. Ya tú sabes, mami. Arranca para acá, coge viaje. What's up, Eddie? What up, Juancito? My man, 50 grand in the building. What's up, baby? You know, we're shooting the movie next summer, man, so you better be around. You better be around, kid. Joshua, you laughing, but you'll be right with me, boy. If that was to say take off your shirt, you'll be ready to take off your shirt. Okay, you might be taking up your pants. Woo, boy. Oh, God. So anyway, you know, folks, Betrayal is it's like, listen, I just don't get it. You know, and for those of you that, you know, have friends and, you know, that you think, you know, because you're thinking they're your friends, man, you really think about it. You know, and remember to keep your personal thoughts, ideas to yourself. Don't tell nobody those. That's why they personal, and you know what I mean. Because only you should know those things. Um, and and really study your friends, man. You know, because not everyone seems to be who you think they are, and you don't know that till something goes wrong, either in a relationship or just a friendship. You know, that's when you're going to see the other side of the next person. You know, and and it's sad. You know, especially if you like that person, you know, and you feel something for that person, and they turn around and betray you by going back and telling people your business, or you know, or trying to see your downfall. You know, that really hurts. You know, it hurts you because you feel like they were your friends, right? And you probably know this person for 5, 6, 10 years. You know, listen, and that's the funny part. You know them for 5 or 10 years, and everything was good, everything was gravy. And the moment you say something that they don't like, or you did something that they didn't like, all of a sudden the whole world turns upside down. It's like you never knew them. You know, it's like you never knew them. You know, and and then you know you're wondering, you know, why your business is everywhere. You know, and hi Judy. You know, and why people are talking about you, and why you're getting these phone calls, you know, and you always got that person that calls you. What happened? That's the nosy one. The one to be like, what happened? That's the mailman right there. That's the one that's the wireless one right there. That's the one that you're gonna tell them what happened. They're gonna hang up and they're gonna call their friend. See, that's the one that's gonna build your portfolio. That's the one that's gonna fill your portfolio. The one that calls you, be like, what happened? But why were the I I can't believe she said that. I truly can't believe she said that. Why would she said that? Why did she say that? Oh my God, Doris, I don't believe she said that about you. Oh God. You know what? I gotta go get my kid at the soccer game. I'll call you back in a little while and we'll get back to this, right? Okay, boom. No, she's not. She gonna call her other best friend and tell her the gossip that just happened to you. Okay. Now, remember, I said you said this much. Now she hung up with you. She gonna make it that much when she call her friend. Okay. Now she gonna add her little story to it, you know, and her friend's gonna listen to what she had to say. Then that friend's gonna call her other friend and add her little story to what your friend told her that you said to her. Next minute, you know, you got 2 or 3 people calling you talking about what happened. And you're like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Who did say that? And it's a whole now it's blown out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be like, what are friends are for? The good times, the bad times. It's grade school. Yes, yes, Joshua. Yeah. You facts. Marcus Wells, what's up, baby boy? My man Marcus Wells in the building. Minnesota, Minnesota Spirit Hunters, man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Love you, man. Chilling, Marcus. You know, over here, you know, having a good time with my guests, with my viewers, and you. You know, playing a little bit of music and talking a little bit about betrayal. You know, and you know, and just telling the viewers who's coming on Sunday on the show. We got two great guests coming on the show. Well, two on Sunday. They're sisters and they're producers. One's a producer and one's a director. It's an all girl, all women film production team. Boy, and then my boy, Hollywood actor Derek Webb is coming on at 3 p.m. and the girls are coming on at 5 p.m. on Sunday. So don't miss. It's going to be a great show. I can't wait to talk to these girls. They just posted up a new movie that they did. Okay, okay, Donna. Like for real. Like for real, what, Sandy? Kathleen Thomas. Hi. I'm not sure who Kathleen is, but hi, Kathleen. Thank you for logging in. Okay. Okay, supper. I'm about to say, what's super? What's what do you mean? Sup it. Sup it, Muppet? Sup it, Muppet? Oh, Marcus. Oh, no real friends. Yeah, facts. Kathleen Thomas. I'm about to look you up. But hi, thank you for logging in. Emma Sanderson. Hi. Hi, Emma. So, great, great artists that have been on my show from all over the world, from industry cats to local cats, great singers. Um, and like I said, I like to play their music on my show here and there, um, just to expose them and and show them some love and just to let you guys know what else is out here besides the local music that we hear all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love my 50 cents. I like my reggaeton. I like all that. But there's great music out here. There's great music by local artists that people ain't never heard. And I want to be the one to expose it. I mean, there's a lot of podcasts that out there that exposing them too. But, I want to be one of those people as well to help expose some of these amazing artists that are out here with great, great music, you know it's only fair, to support the local artist. And I just let you guys hear three songs from three amazing people that I know that are some are singers and some are rappers, and you guys loved it, And this is the type of music that's out here that that a lot of people don't know about, and that it needs to be heard, you know. So I want you guys to listen to another song. We're gonna take a break from from the conversation we just had, and we're gonna go back to the conversation. I'm gonna play another local artist, good friend of mine, Sean Trap. You guys have heard this song. I played a lot, but I love to play it because he's a great artist and he got great music. And some of you might like it, some of you may not. I like it, but I'm gonna play it and then we get back to the conversation. You guys can listen to the lyrics. Big shout out to Sean Trap. People wanna tell me I'm an energy. Had good friends to the enemies. I can't mess around with no bad vibes. When they wanna sell my energy. People wanna tell me I'm an energy. Had good friends to the enemies. I can mess around with no bad vibes. When they wanna sell my energy. I can mess around with no bad vibes. I can mess around with no bad vibes. When they wanna take my energy. Good friends to the enemies. I can mess around with no bad vibes. I can mess around with no bad vibes. When they wanna take my energy. Good friends to the enemies. Niggas they be hating like they know me. Probably mad now, cause they bitches wanna blow me. Turn to the old me. Young nigga, it was looking different back in 03 when I was whipping OGs. I was in the prison when I ran it, they ain't write me back. But they let me shoot a nigga phone with the fuck is that? Been blood in my family crippin', I ain't copycat. But around myself, man, I hope you niggas follow that. I was in the water, man, they let me drown. I stepped that, even daddy let me down. Let my kids down, now I don't see 'em much down. Let my kids down, I
don't see him much down. But me and try to make it better, my situation. About to do that shit when all you niggas be hating. Me, I'm getting money, you see all my niggas caking. Me, I'm getting money, you see all my niggas caking. People wanna sell me on my energy. Had good friends to the enemies. I can mess around with no bad vibes. Man, they wanna sell my energy. People wanna sell me on my energy.
I wonder if Emma's the singer. I know Emma, and she's a singer. I'm not sure if that's her.
I can mess around with no bad vibes. I can mess around with no bad vibes. Man, they wanna take my energy. Good friends turn to enemies. I can mess around with no bad vibes. I can mess around with no bad vibes. Man, they wanna take my energy. Good friends turn to enemies. Can't believe my homie let me starving. Felt bad from him, man, that shit made me heartless. Haters don't owe you nothing regardless. Man, the strong don't survive, it's only the sharpest. Mama, I was beefing, missing my target. Ever since then, been going the hardest. I ain't got time for it, they faking it anyway. Never been a bitch, that's all of my DNA. How we enemies, supposed to be my family. How I do shit, they probably don't understand me. Wonder how I would be if I won me a Grammy. Don't love my mama, I do this shit for my granny. People wanna sell me on my energy. Had good friends to the enemies. I can mess around with no bad vibes. Man, they wanna sell my energy. People wanna sell me on my energy. Had good friends to the enemies. I can mess around with no bad vibes. Man, they wanna sell my energy.
I can mess around with no bad vibes. I can mess around with no bad vibes. Now they want to take my energy. Ooh. Good friends to the enemy. Big shout out to my man Sean Trapp. Emma. Wait a minute. Where's Emma at? Kathleen, hold on 1 second. Emma Sanderson. Emma, are you a singer? Kathleen, you know Emma is she a singer? I don't know if she's still here. Hey, this is what the show is about, Kathleen. I mean, I'm not sure if you've been on my show. I mean, it's my first time seeing your name. You probably was here, but when I don't got my glasses, I can't see. I can't see right now. These are just my shades. These are my glasses. These are my glasses. But you know, this is my trend. I'm old. People know the Don Vic show for glasses. You see my post. I wear all types of shades. It can be dark outside, and I have my shades on. Okay, I'm the trend. That's my trend right there. Okay, I'm the shade man. Okay. Yeah. So, Catherine, I support all artists, especially local artists. You know, I know artists in the industry. You know, but they're known already. You know, people know their music. I want to put up the people that got great music, like the ones you just heard, so that people know that there's other great artists out there besides sign artists to labels. You know, and I'm not sure if you was there when I put my friend Natalie Perry. She had a great song called "Love You" or "You Love." I forget the title of it. And then I had another one by Isabel Gray, an amazing song. You know, so these are songs that I wanted to play. So this is another song. This is another song by Sean Trapp that I love. Hope you guys like it too. You know what I'm saying? This is for my street people. You know, people that love that street music. But I got some love music. I got some country music I'ma play. You know, I got some country
music.
Man,
it's Sean Trapp, man. I be hearing so much talking, man. I don't pay no mind, man. I be drinking niggas.
Listen to the drop, y'all.
I do this shit
Local artists, listen to the music.
I just wanna do music, but they ain't stupid. I just love my little brother, I been going through it. I got people switching on, keep their eye on me. Yeah, I love my auntie, but why you lying on me? A cut got shot, he ain't shoot nothing. If it would've been me, I would've blown some. I'm Leroy's son, I don't play that. Every real situation got my face back. Love nigga tell my sister I'ma bang shit. I'ma shoot a nigga up on who he hang with. Gotta run to the bad nigga, fuck beef. I don't want mom crying over white sheets. Came home fucked up, I ain't had cake. Can't let it help you out, they put it in your face. I be on different states, but I run a place. Try to rob me from a chain found in the lake. Big track chain niggas. Hey, 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 hey. Brand new whip niggas. Hey, 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 hey. Got a bad bitch niggas. Hey, hey, hey.
Okay.
When you on top niggas.
Okay. Is she a singer?
Trap bad bass, kinda heavy though, screen K-Town, they don't play me on the radio. All do is rap, no more selling crack. Shit my bitch say, get a nigga clap. Man in front of Candy, love me in the jets. Young little nigga, I was on the steps. Couple years later, hit the west side. So flat, down the head, he love me, man, on both sides. Get your bitch wet, no boat ride. Man on the net like a boat tie.
Not a crow, what you mean, Kathleen? Not a crow what?
And where we go, we keep that pole ride.
Talk to me,
Money
Kathleen.
on me, better at the Navy. 1K for a feature, nigga better pay me. Him on me dancing with a two-step.
You think it's her. She's light skinned, short hair. She plays guitar too. I think she plays something.
Brand new whip niggas. Got a bad bitch niggas. When you on top niggas.
Give me some of your music, Emma. Play some of your music up here. Yeah. You're hearing it now, Boston, Beantown 617. We in the building. That's my man Sean Trapp. Big shout out to my man Sean Trapp. You know, out from Connecticut. You know, he be out here in Boston as well. So, you know, guys, it's all about supporting. It's about supporting one another, supporting our artists, and playing their music. You know, of course, you're gonna have people that don't like certain music. People play certain music, you know, and like I said, I like to play. I like to play all types of music. You know, I like to play all types of music.
As an artist, you're looking
You know, because I got so many people I know from around the world, you know, that play country music, you know, soul music, and I like to play their music. You know, if I got a song that I like, I play it. You know, but I don't play no. You know, I play local music. These are my brothers, the Hammond brothers. Hope you guys love this song. Big shout out to Tennessee.
Strapped on my cap guns, time for me to ride.
Kathleen, kiss me.
Grab the same old skinny horse, the one mom kept inside. Rode hard to Joy's
Big
place.
shout out to
I was
Kathleen
nearly
Thomas
out
in the
of
building.
breath.
You heard?
And I yelled,
Not sure where she's from,
I'm
but she's in
Jesse
the building.
James this time.
Okay, so it's Emma. Big shout out to Mississippi, Tennessee. Shout out to everybody worldwide.
Ran into his house. Candy filled our saddlebags as we both headed out. The Badlands of New Mexico is just across the street. Up the hill and down the road, past old man Kelsey's Creek. Life's just like a runaway train, burning up the past.
These are the Hammond brothers.
Swear sometimes I want to jump off, but life just moves too fast. But my dreams take me back. Can't come some cowboy hats.
Kathleen.
I ride with Joey
That's what it's all about.
on skinny
You know,
horses
it's
and
about supporting one another. You know, this is what this platform is about. It's about sharing, loving, caring, you know, and connecting people, you know, to certain people. That's what I do too. I connect
We
people
rode all
with great
day
people.
and we got hot
But
from the summer heat.
this is the platform where
We
everyone's
both took our
welcome.
clothes off,
You know,
made a beeline for the creek. Joey laughed
and
as he
every
ran
music is
past,
welcome
kept
here, man.
guns down to his knees. He said, ready or not, here I go, and he yelled Geronimo. Life's just like a runaway train, burning up the past. I swear sometimes I want to jump off, but life just moves too
You gotta
fast.
listen to the lyrics. The lyrics are crazy.
Take me back, Captain Guns and cowboy hats. I ride with Joey on skinny horses in my sleep. I'm right here with Joey on skinny horses in my sleep.
This is what it's all about, y'all. Thank you, Noemi. What's up, Mama? Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, everyone. Those are my brothers. They're Hammond brothers out of Tennessee. Big shout out to them. Great. Listen, these guys are something. I love these guys. These guys are so dope. And they got great music. If you love country music, you love slow music, hip hop, I got it all. You know, and I'm just listen. I got so much music here from so many great artists. That you guys will be like, what? Let me see, where is she? So she has a song that I love. Yeah. I even got freestyle from my girl Evelina Destiny. She out from Philly. Big shout out to Evelina. Big shout out to Philly. You heard?
Can you come over today? Can you give me all your love? I can never.
Big shout out to Scotland. What up, baby? Scotland's in the damn building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Big shout out to Scotland. You heard? UK in the building.
I'm lost in your love. Coming over. I'm lost in your love. I want you, baby. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. I'm lost in your love. Coming over. I'm lost in your love.
I'm coming over. That's my girl Evelina Destiny. She out from Philadelphia. She's actually performing June 29th at my friend Bella Libby's gala. She's having an event on January 29th. So tune in because I will be in Baltimore for that big event. I'm gonna be interviewing some guests, some of the models that she's gonna have walking down the aisle, and probably some other guests that she's gonna have there at that gala. So make sure you guys tune in on November 29th. Well, actually the 28th, no, 27th, 28th, and 20. 28, 29, and 30th. This is a 3-day event. I'm gonna be out there. You might not recognize me because I'm gonna be dressing sharp. You know what I'm saying? You might not even recognize the Don Vic unless you see my sign, then you know it's me. Okay. But other than that, you ain't gonna recognize me because I'm gonna be sharp as hell. Okay. So big shout out to Bella Livy and her foundation. She has a nonprofit organization against human trafficking, which I support so much. We do have a lot of things happening in this world with human trafficking, organ trafficking, and we need to be more alert of what's happening in our communities and in our world, because this is worldwide and this is big business. So I always encourage everybody, if you got a small child or you got a teenager and it's 8:00 and it's late night, make sure they have an adult walking them wherever they need to go to the store, because you never know who's watching. You never know who's watching and who's the predator, and the worst thing that parent can ever get is say my child is missing, because we already know what can happen or what the results of that could be. So women, children, be real careful when you out there at night, especially if you're in those areas like California, Texas, Chicago, those where they big on kidnapping. I mean, this is everywhere. It's everywhere. But I'm just naming some of the places where they, where it's high. You know, but you guys. Charles, what's up, Charles? Big shout out to Houston, Texas in the building. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Texas is in the building. People, please welcome Charles. Charles is from Texas. He in the building. Okay. Welcome, Charles. Welcome. So these are the vibes, man. We come in this show, and I try to keep my spirit up as much as I can, right? What's up, Anna? Love you, girl. What's going on? Anna is a paranormal investigator. She was on my show a couple of days ago, and she's also a talk show host. She's an amazing woman. She's out of Jersey. Big shout out to Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Jersey. And Anna is an amazing woman. So if you guys like the paranormal stuff, she's a paranormal investigator. You guys can log into the Parapost Network, and you can find all the paranormal investigators around the world on that page, and Bigfoot investigators. And that's going to be my next thing, guys. I am a big fan of Bigfoot in Texas. Charles, I know Texas got Bigfoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to go out to Texas and maybe take Charles with me in the woods to go find Bigfoot, or at least some something to tell us that they do exist. I know they exist, but I just want to go for the adventure. I love adventure. You know what I mean? Just make sure, Charles, since you from Texas, you bring all the guns. You bring all the guns in case I gotta run. You do the shooting, I'll do the running, and we'll be fine. Okay. Yes, freestyle, great music. Yes, definitely mine too. So, guys, I've been playing music. Again, like I said, let me take off my glasses because I just can't see. Wait a second. Let me put my eyes. Here go my eyes. Ooh, hi everybody. Ooh, now Anna is awesome. Yes, she is. Also, Anna. Interested. Okay, on what, Kathleen? Talk to me, Kathleen. Talk to me, Miss Thomas. Talk to me. Come and talk to me. Hold on, Anna. I gotta talk to Kathleen right now. Kathleen, come and talk to me. I really want to know your name. I don't want to get you in trouble. I don't want nobody saying, "Why are you singing to my wife?" I'm only kidding. Woo! I'm only kidding. Oh, Bigfoot. Yeah, definitely. What's Emma? Hey, somebody get a doctor. Emma can't stop laughing. My brother Mark Lee in the building. My brother Mark Lee's a paranormal investigator as well. Great guy, and he's also a rock star. He is a rock star and a paranormal investigators. One of the worst. One of the worst investigators. Don't send him up to an attic because he'll get stuck in the attic, okay? And for those of you that don't know the story, I'm going to tell you a quick story about my brother Mark Lee. I love him to death, but he's like the worst. No, I'm only kidding. He's great. So Mark Lee and his team went to investigate a house, right? So they heard some noise up in the attic. So before I tell you how he got into the attic, so there's Mark, there's Barbara, there's Alex, there's Sean, Michael, and Tammy. There's 6 of them. So they're investigating this house, and they hear something in the attic. Something shit was in the attic. So out of everybody, Mark is, he's not in a great shape, but he's not in worse shape either. He's all right. So instead of sending Barbara up to the attic, because Barbara, she's thin, she's petite, she could have fit through the hole. It's like a square hole. Guess who they send? They send Mark Lee up to the attic. Now, let me tell you, I don't know how he got to the attic, but he got up there. So I'm looking at the show, and the attic's about this big. The attic's about this big, and Mark is, he's a heavy guy. And, he's trying to step through the wood, because if he take the wrong step, he's going to fall through the attic down to the second floor. So he's looking through the attic. And at the side of his corner, he see a box, right? He sees a box standing in the corner. So as he's looking, he hear a noise that came from the box. So mind you, this place is tight. So he's trying to get to the box. He's sweating. He's sweating. I swear I thought it was raining in there. That's how much he was sweating. And he's trying to squeeze in through, the cracks and stuff to get to the box because he heard something, right? So he's thinking there's something in the box. It took him like an hour and a half to get to the box. When he get to the box and he opened the box, guess what he get? He get some shitty diapers. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Lee got him some shitty diapers. Oh boy, Mike, I love you to death. You're my man. I love you. I gotta tell the story. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh man, those Pampers, I tell you, boy, it was funny as hell. I never laughed so much, people, in my life. Mark had me dying. Okay. Okay, Kathleen needs you then. I don't know if Kathleen from the UK. We know Emma's from the UK. So that's a long ride. Okay. He saw the box got thrown across the attic, and he wanted to go look at the box and got him some diapers, Pampers. Woo-wee, I love it. Boy, I tell you, I love the paranormal because you see some crazy stuff going in there that you would never imagine what's going on with this paranormal team. Okay. And if you guys don't know Barbara, forget it. Well, she's just a case herself. She got about $100,000 that got all types of spirits in them. I just don't get it. But her and Lisa Marie, when they get together, forget about it. It's bad vibes. It's bad vibes. He will still be Charles. You will be gagging. And listen. On another thing, I don't know how he got down. They cut the cameras before Mark got. I wanted to see how the hell Mark was going to get down from that attic with that little tight little hole. I wanted to see that. See, because I wanted to see if his little belly got stuck on the wood, or did they have to push his little belly in to squeeze him down through the hole? I wanted to see that part, and I didn't get to see it. Oh, you in the U? Okay. Catherine, she was born in the USA. She was born in the USA. Okay, Catherine from out here. She's from Charlestown, West Virginia. Okay. Welcome to Boston. Okay. Catherine, make sure you hide all the guns. Keep the guns away from the kids, please. Thank you very much. She sold a bunch of dolls. Oh boy. Bad luck for those guys. You love the paranormal? That's awesome. I love the paranormal. The funny thing is, Kathleen and Charles, is that Mark been trying to get me to go out and do an investigation with them because they know I don't like. I'm scared of that. Okay, the little slightest noise I hear, all you're gonna see when you say Victor is gonna be smoke. That's it. I ain't coming back. You can call me on the cell phone, but don't expect me to come back because I ain't coming back. Okay. I am not into you know what I'm saying? I can see it on TV. I can watch it from far, but do not take me nowhere near no investigation, I tell you. Oh, well, that's good. She doesn't have many left. Bring you on the show, Mark? That'll be a mess. Bring you on the show. You must be out of your mind, guy. No, I got you. Hold on a second. Let me bring my brother Mark Lee to the show. Let me see if I can find my brother Mark Lee. Ooh, boy, guys, give me a break. All right, guys. So I sent Mark Lee. I sent him a link, and so maybe he'll log in. And we can get it popping. So, guys, that's the story. That's the story with Mark Lee. I would like to bring him to Texas to take him to the woods with Charles and see if we can find ourselves a Bigfoot. Okay. Okay. Well, hold on, guys. I just got my brother. I love this dude to death. Hey, rock and roll, baby. You hear me? Guys, please welcome the one and only from the paranormal world, my brother, Mark Lee.
Hey, everybody, what's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Listen, I saw your show the other day. Barbara posted it up. Man, you are amazing when you transform yourself. What's your stage name, Mark?
It's my name, Mark Lee.
Mark Lee, man, that's a different Mark Lee, man, from the one we watching right now.
Yeah.
I love that Mark Lee. You be rocking, you be turned up.
Yep. Yeah, you got to go into character. So, yeah, the show, the investigation. That's what I wanted to talk about that we did the other day.
Okay.
Every now and then you go to houses, and yeah, we get SLS, figures, and we might get an EVP of somebody saying leave, right? Get out, leave me alone,
Right.
things like that. But we got called to this house because this guy had a whole sack of potatoes. You know the weight of a sack of potatoes, right?
Right.
It didn't just fall off the kitchen counter. It got thrown in the middle of the kitchen. That takes a lot of energy.
Wow.
So we went there to check it out. And we didn't have a lot of history. You know, the guy was real quiet about what had happened.
Right.
We go, so he takes us downstairs or on the upper level down the hall, and he walks into a bedroom and he says, this is the bedroom that my mother died in. He says, my mom died in this room.
Oh, wow.
So we set up some equipment, and there was a stick figure on the SLS over on the corner of the bed, up by the headboard. And I walk over there, and it starts grabbing my hand. You could feel the cold grabbing my hand.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, I looked over at Barb and Sean. I go, I'm getting the impression this is a kid. And he's scared, or she's scared, whatever. And so we set some cat balls up, and a couple of lights went off on the cat balls. But I put the REM pod out, and I said, now look. And I showed the spirit. I said, if you get this close, it goes green. This close, it goes yellow. This close, it goes blue. I says, I'm going to ask you some questions. Blue light for yes, green light for no. And we started talking. Got the Ovilus app out, and the dad walks in the room, and he says, you got anything? And on the Ovilus, it comes up, and it goes, hi, Daddy, I love you. And the dad starts crying. And he goes, what is your name? Who am I speaking to? And it goes, Ian. And the dad almost broke down. And I looked at the dad, and I'm like, who's Ian? He said, he's my 2-year-old son that drowned in our swimming pool about 8 years ago.
Goodness.
And him and his son had a conversation. Come to find out, not only was Ian there, but Ian was there with his mother.
Oh, my goodness.
And he had a conversation with his mother as well.
So hold on. So how did that make you feel, knowing that?
Dude, that's what we live for.
Right.
We love doing this and helping people figure out. Well, anyway, the funny part of it, there's always a funny part to an investigation with us, right?
Right.
The funny part was he goes, Ian, did you throw the potatoes off of the kitchen sink? And you hear this little boy go, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How amazing is that?
It was so funny. And he goes, well, it also happened at my house, because the dad doesn't live in the house we were at. That was his dad's house, right?
Right.
And he says, do you follow me home? Yeah. Wow. So, like my daughter is my spiritual protector.
Right.
Ian is being his daddy's spiritual protector.
Wow.
Joshua. Yeah, Joshua was on there. He was watching the whole thing and commenting.
Okay, because I seen an investigation that you was doing, but I don't know if it's the same one. There was a kid sitting down, and there was like the green stuff that you guys on him. I don't know if there was a spirit inside of him.
No. That's Connor. That's a whole different investigation.
Oh, okay. So, how did that make you feel, knowing that you can make that connection to? Because first of all, was the father a believer of the kind of?
He is now.
Okay, he is now. So, what was how did you feel knowing that you can make that connection?
I felt amazing that, we were able to help him talk to his son, talk to his mother, knowing that they are there with him at all times. There was one spirit in the basement bedroom that did have some bad intentions, but it was very weak. Very weak. The spirit was in such a weakened state. He wanted to attack me, but couldn't. And so, needless to say, we didn't break Sparky out. We didn't give him any energy.
Right.
Because what I feel is, you have to know the history of this house. So way back when, maybe, 100 years ago, maybe 200 years ago, there was a family that lived there, and him and the wife got into a huge fight because she had caught him cheating on her. We talked to her spirit too. She's 42 years old.
Oh, wow.
He was beating her. He was kicking her. She went from one bedroom across the hallway to the bedroom where the mother died eventually years later, right? But she made it into the corner, into the closet in the corner. That's where she grabbed the shotgun.
Oh, wow.
He took off and went out in the garage, and she still had the shotgun. He was in such a rage, he tried to come back inside the house. And when he opened the door to come into the house, she basically shot him square in the face with a 12 gauge.
Oh, my goodness.
And that ended his life.
So wait a minute. So you can have multiple spirits in one house at the same time?
Oh, sure. If it's an older house and there's been multiple families that have lived there and multiple people who have died in that house, sure.
Yeah.
You can have generations of
So
spirits.
so how can all those spirits fit in that one?
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Vic, is I think that this guy who got shot, you know, he's mad, right? He's angry
Right.
that his wife killed him.
Right.
His wife's spirit is in that house as well. But I think between his wife, Ian, and his grandma, I think they're keeping him at bay.
Keeping who at bay?
The guy that got shot and killed. They've weakened him so weak that he can't do anything.
So there's a war on the other side.
Kind of. I think Ian and the grandma are protecting the wife's spirit. You know, the 42-year-old woman. They're protecting her from the one.
Oh, we lost Mark. Sorry, guys.
Hold on.
What's up, Brandon? Love you, man. Brandon is another paranormal investigator. They're all in the building. What's up? Miss you too, kid. So,
hey, Brandon, what's up, buddy? How's things out there in Boston area or Philly?
Yeah, things are good. So
yeah, it was probably one of the most emotional investigations we've ever done.
So that's crazy, because I've always thought that it would be like one spirit, two spirits, maybe if it's a family that lives in a house. But now you're telling me there can be multiple spirits in the house from prior.
Sure.
So Jesus Christ. So if some of these spirits don't get along, there can be a war within the house.
Possibly on the other side of the veil. Yes.
So you know how they say in the Bible that the demons fight the angels, and could that be sort of what that is?
Well, I think demons fighting angels ended a long time ago when Jesus Christ was crucified on the cross.
Okay. I
think that battle's ended, but still, Lucifer and them, they're just raising havoc. You know what I mean? I'd have to bring Ken Allen on.
Yeah. Ken, where are you, Ken? Where are you, Ken?
Awesome. Ken's awesome. He's awesome.
I love Ken. Ken is so knowledgeable about stuff like this.
And he can bring a whole new perspective.
Right.
You know, like he'll say things and you just go, oh, I never even thought about it in that way, you know? Yeah. But I mean, if you've got an old building or just property that many houses have been built and torn down over the years and years and years, and things have happened on that property, yeah, you could have decades of spirits.
And again, right? Because this is why I find it so interesting, the paranormal world, because I said it last time, there's so many questions that are unanswered, and we're all looking for the right answer, and there is no right answer in my opinion, because
we're in our realm, right? And what I've been told by some of the spirits that I've talked to on investigations is that when we die, the door of life closes as we know it, but another door opens.
Right. And
we continue our spiritual journey. And that's what I've been told. It's a spiritual journey.
Right. It is a spiritual journey.
So right now, the spirit that is dwelling within me, this is the vessel that God put it in. So I don't know what it did wrong in the past, but it's being punished.
Welcome to my world.
You know what I
Welcome
mean?
to my world.
But yeah, it's so when someday when I die, the energy that's within, we call it a spirit, the energy is going to leave the body and will continue its journey. And I won't know what it is until it happens.
Right.
You know, what's the next level? I mean, when I investigate, you know, because I mean, I was brought up in church like a lot of other people that, uh, you know, you die, you ascend to the golden gates and you're judged, right? And depending on your judgment, you know, things are going to be cool or things are going to get real hot.
Right.
That's what I was always taught.
Exactly.
But now that I'm talking to lots of spirits and energy of entities that are here, it has kind of opened up a couple doors of like, wait a minute,
Right.
do we have a choice to stay here? Do we have to ascend right away? You know, it's kind of like, what's the old, like on the Casper movie, you know,
Yeah.
Casper
Yeah.
the Friendly Ghost, you know, do you have unfinished business?
Or like the movie Ghost. Remember
Yes.
the movie Ghost with
Yep.
what's his name?
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
So
do you have unfinished business?
okay, so let me ask you this. Do you ask the spirits what's it like on the other side? Have you asked them
Yes.
and
Yeah.
what have they told you?
So the 14-year-old girl that comes to visit me here at the house quite often, I might add, her name's Brittany, and she has told me that there is a veil, like a curtain.
Okay.
And when you cross the curtain to come into our world, it takes so much energy out of them. They're weakened, right? That's definite possibility, Josh. But like I asked her, I says, "Do you see your parents?" Yes. So you can go from the spirit world to our world. She goes, yes, but it takes a lot of energy. And I asked her, I said, so why do you keep coming to visit me? What is it about me that you found at the bookstore that you started following me and coming to my house? Because you look like my dad.
Oh wow.
So now we start getting into a little deeper conversation of past lives. Was I her dad in a past life? We don't know. Right?
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But she likes to play a lot at about 2:30 in the morning. I'll wake up and I'll hear a little girl giggling like they're playing, and I'll have to just yell out in my bedroom, Brittany, I'm sleeping, go back. And it gets quiet.
Wow.
I mean, my dog, my 140-pound German Shepherd, he'll be up on the bed and his ears be perked up and he'll be looking right in the area where the giggling and stuff's coming from.
Yeah, because they can hear very good. They can hear stuff we can't hear, and I've heard that dogs got the infrared too, where they can see it in the dark when we can't see. They can see.
Yeah, it's animals. Animals have super senses compared to us.
Yeah. So Ashley wants to know.
Yes, he is, but he doesn't come to this side of the veil. He stays on the spirit world.
Well, see, that's the confusing part to me.
I know.
So she's in a place where her father is. She can't see her father because her father decides not to come through that veil. She crosses there and back. So
Vic, when she crosses over to the spirit world, she sees her dad and her mom and her little brother.
Right.
Now her little brother's name is Joseph, and he died of tuberculosis. Brittany died of the measles. She told me that. Yeah. So all these children's spirits are in this one building here in Peoria. And when we did research on that area back in the early 1900s, there used to be a pediatric doctor's office down there.
Right. Oh, you told me about that one.
Yeah. So that's where all these children died, was in that doctor's office.
This is so crazy.
And we have another one, another investigation coming up tomorrow night. It's going to be in the little town of Minunk, Illinois. There's a lady that has things going on in her house. We went there once before. I thought we took care of that one spirit that was bothering her, but I think there might be more than just that one.
Wow.
So we're going to go back, and this time I'm just going to turn Sean loose on it. Say, get him.
Right.
Sean's got a gift beyond anything that, I mean, I wish I had his gifts.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I can sense if something's in the room with me. You know, I'm a sensitive, right?
Like me, yeah.
Yes, you're right, Joshua. And I don't know. It's something on her property, around her property, I feel is maybe has a portal. So that's one thing we're going to look at. We're going to look at portals. But Sean has the ability to take like a tiger eye, and he can actually capture a spirit.
Wow.
Hello, Mom.
That is crazy.
Dude, that freaked me out because that's the same phone call. That's the same phone ring on Phasmophobia.
Don't stop scaring me, Mark. don't.
No,
Keep that.
For those people that are watching, if you're into ghost hunting, you can download. Shoot, what's it called? The game's Phasmophobia, right? Steam. You got to go to Steam. It's a gaming thing. You got to. That's free. But the game Phasmophobia, I think it's about $15 to download it. But all the instruments, all the tools that you have they look real and they respond just like real instruments that we use out in the field, right? K2 meters, spirit boxes, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
The only thing about the game is if you stay in the dark too long, the spirit can come out and hunt you and kill you.
Oh wow.
I've been killed many times in the game because I'm just not I'm not afraid, right? So but yeah, the thing is on that game is you have to determine what kind of spirit it is. Is it a phantom? Is it a demon? Is it just a spirit? There's all kinds of them, and there's lots of clues and lots of tools to use, and use all your tools to try to figure out through a process of elimination what it is. Hey, Nikki, how you doing?
Hi, Nikki.
But yeah, we're gonna go there tomorrow night, and we're gonna try to help this girl out. It's not doing anything super bad. Yes, you're right, Joshua. We do, and we're into this. Everyone on our team is into this to help people. That's our main goal, is to help people. God knows we're not into it to get rich, right? We spent more money on equipment than we'll ever get back. We do this to help people. Like Barbara said, she says, I really think that people that are paranormal investigators are actually earth angels, and we're put here to help not just people, but sometimes we help spirits cross over. We help spirits.
Right.
I've ran into a few spirits that didn't even know they were dead. They didn't realize that they had died. They died such a sudden death, like maybe a massive heart attack while you're sleeping.
Yeah, but this is just so weird to me because, like,
Well,
how would you not know that you're dead if you say, God forbid, I was to pass away and you were staying at my house, right? You were staying at my house.
Vic, if you ever pass away, then I know for a fact you're going to be on a paranormal investigation because I'm coming.
I think all paranormal investigation will come out to try to talk to me. But the thing with that is, if that is so, that they don't know that they're dead. I mean, how would they not know if, say, if they're living with someone and they wake up and they go try to talk to that person and they see that that person is not reacting to what they're saying or hearing them or seeing that they...
That is why you see salt shakers and spoons and forks and sacks of potatoes getting thrown because they're trying to get your attention. Right? And believe me, I believe in my heart, I believe they're frustrated because they've probably been yelling, hey, why aren't you looking at me? Right.
Right.
But I think like people that die in their sleep, they think that they're waking up, Now there are people. I don't know if there's anybody that's on here. I think some people astral project. If you know what that is, that's where like when you're sleeping and all of a sudden you're outside of your body and you're
Yeah,
down,
I've gone through that when my soul has been out my body, and
right. You're astral
I
projecting,
feel
right?
stuck. Like my eyes are open and my body feels like it can't move, but I feel like my soul is it's out my body. Happened to me twice.
Right. So that's astral projecting. When you can actually look down and see yourself and see the room, you can walk around the house, you can go outside the house. The only thing that's really dangerous about that is when you leave your body, you're leaving an open vessel for something else to come in.
Mm. So okay, so let me ask, what causes that? Because when the first time it happened to me, I was watching TV. I was laying down watching TV, and then I tried to get up, and I couldn't get up. I felt like I was sinking in the bed, like my body was so heavy, but I was up, and I couldn't scream out to my girl at the time or my son because they were in the living room. I was in the room, and I couldn't scream out to them. I couldn't do nothing, but I was aware of everything that was going on around me. I
Yeah.
just couldn't talk, and I couldn't get up.
Yep.
So, what do you think caused that? Or what's your opinion on you
What,
know?
astral projecting?
You think that was astral projecting what I was going through?
Of course you were. You were outside your body.
Okay.
Yeah, your energy that we call a spirit was outside of your body.
And what makes that happen? I mean, what causes that to come out?
I have no idea. Barb's done it. Sean's done it. I've done it. April's done it. Matter of fact, April told me the other night that she was standing there next to her body while she was sleeping, right? And she looked over and there was another female spirit standing there looking at her body too.
Wow. I need to know how that happens. So whenever I got to kick somebody in the butt and run back into my body, I can do that.
You can research astral projecting. I mean, it'll give you the definition of what it is. Why it occurs, I don't know. I mean,
Right.
can some people do it on command? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Sean can. He's got like super abilities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all these real powerful psychic and mediums and who knows?
Right. You know.
I can't do it on, like, I can't just think about it and it happens.
Right.
It happened one time, and dude, I'll tell you, I was freaked out. I'm standing there looking at my body sleeping in bed, and I'm like, whoa, I mean, first thing I thought was, have I died?
Right.
And then all of a sudden, I just went back into my body. And I'm going to tell you something. I remember something. That morning when I woke up,
Yeah.
I was so tired.
Oh, I was tired. I didn't go to work that next day.
Drained.
I didn't go to work the next day. I was tired as hell. I felt like I was beat up. Like I couldn't get up. I was like,
yeah,
I didn't go to work.
Exactly. But I had to go to work and stuff, so I had to get up, get in the shower. I mean, yeah, shower kind of invigorates you, but I was still like, my God, I just feel like somebody just took my positive lead off the battery, man. I mean, I was, wow.
Right. So, this is why I love the paranormal world so much, because it's so much interesting things to talk about and unanswered questions that I'm pretty sure some of the viewers that are watching, got questions that they probably have that they would like to know. And
yes, Charles, you're right. You use your spirit guides to protect you and your body, and they'll guide you back. That is absolutely correct. So everybody on our team, Vic, we take salt baths at least once or twice a week to cleanse the body from any negative entities. We ground all the time.
Good question.
Have you ever found yourself? Yes, I did. I found myself, and actually what I think I was doing was not just astral projecting. I think I astral projected and I went through a past life experience at the same time.
Oh, wow.
because I was in a Confederate Army suit during the Civil War.
Wow.
I remember I was walking through the camp of tents, lots of little white tents. I remember seeing, the flag numerous times, horses everywhere. But I never spoke to anybody. Nobody spoke to me. I was just walking through this encampment. I couldn't see really a lot of my uniform, but I was definitely a Confederate officer because I remember seeing the gold trim, right?
Yeah.
So Tammy told me that maybe I was once upon a time my great-grandfather, which was General Robert E. Lee.
Oh, wow.
That's what she deduced out of it. But I don't know. I mean, hey, if I was, cool.
Right. You got a history, boy, right there.
Yeah. I mean, I would rather be Don Dokken or somebody, but it's, hey, I mean, Alex has done past life regression. And he was like way back in the days of George Washington. He was back like in the Revolutionary War. He describes things and they're like, that sounds like the Revolutionary War.
You talk about Alex Barber's son?
Yes.
No, right? He's young as hell. He's like what, 21, 22?
Yeah, he just turned 21 this past year.
Yeah.
He was at one of our concerts and oh my God, did he get drunk?
Oh yeah, I seen it. He was partying, boy. He had the girls with him dancing. I said,
oh buddy.
Boy, that's Alex.
Yep, I told him that night. I said, if either one of those girls goes home with you tonight, you are not gonna make it, buddy. They were like supermodels, dude. But they, more power to him. But no, you were and I've had recently in the past few weeks, we've been on quite a few other people's podcasts as guests. The team has.
Right.
And a lot of young teams that are just starting up, they're asking for like advice. What kind of advice can you give us? And I always tell them 2 things stand out more than anything else. And they go, what's that? I says, number 1, you never investigate alone. Never go by yourself. Right. Always have someone with you. Right. Number 2.
And hold on. And tell them, let the viewers know why. Why can't you go alone?
Because if you run into a negative entity or you run into a demon, something with negative intentions that wants to harm you and they have the ability to harm you, what are you going to do?
Oh, Ghostbusters.
Because Vic, I've been scratched.
Yes.
I've been bitten. Yep. I've been choked twice.
Right.
And when I mean choked, I don't mean I mean just grabbing the Adam's apple, like a military choke.
And you guys also caught a spirit in a rock.
Oh, 6 now. Sean's up to 6.
6 spirits in that rock?
No, different rocks.
Different rocks.
As far as I know, Kathleen, that is the farthest back I've ever went. So I've never went back so far that, I'm seeing, I don't think I went back as far as Alex, like to the Revolutionary War, or before that. Now Tammy said that she's done a past life regression and she was, I don't know if she was a princess or a queen or whatever, but she was definitely in the palace in Egypt during the Egyptian times. So she describes the rooms very in detail. It was amazing. So
I wonder where I'm at.
Well, you could go to a Reiki master and they can do a past life regression session on you. Yeah. And you'll see where you've been, what you've been.
I probably think been an alien, a Martian or something. So I'll probably be somewhere in space. So Catherine says she would like to reach out to her when you get a chance.
You bet I will, Kathleen.
Well, yeah, we can make that happen, Catherine. This is what we do here on the Don Big Show. Okay? We make things happen here.
But on a personal note, Vic, we've got probably about more than half of the script written now.
For the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I'm ready to rock and roll.
And I've gotten, listen, I have been put in touch with executive producers, producers' assistants that
Yes.
schedule. So I've got names, I've got phone numbers, I've got email addresses, and we've all been talking. So I'm actually able now, because I've got 2 investors myself, and I've actually been able to start putting the budget together, because
Okay.
I know how much they charge per day, how many
Yeah.
days it takes to film it on average from the executive producer. And this movie's going to come together. It's going to happen, bro.
Good.
But that's one of the things on my bucket list, was to be in a movie someday.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna make it happen.
Oh, I know. It's going to be cool.
It's gonna
So
be great.
we're going to make that happen. So anyway, getting back to the 2 things. Number 1, you never investigate alone, right?
Right.
Number 2, when you do walk into a property, whether it's a residential home, a business, or an abandoned building that's really famous, right? Be polite. Be polite to the spirits. Talk with respect. Don't just walk in there and say, "Come on, show yourself, you SOB." Don't go in there like that, because just imagine if that was your house and somebody comes in your front door and starts yelling at you like that.
Yeah. Or you can attract the wrong thing.
Very much so. Very much so. Try to be nice to everybody that comes in front of you. That what I like to call it is, when your paths cross, just like you and I, right?
Yeah.
We're always polite with you. We're always, because when you're polite to people and you do nice things with people, you're creating positive energy.
That's right.
And you want the positive energy to be able to counteract the negative energy. And there, as much as I do, and everybody that's watching on here, there's so much negative energy in this world right now.
Oh yeah. It's I see it every day even through social media. It's like crazy. I was talking about that right before you came on. How it's just social media is just so bad, and so much evilness going
Well,
on. So much.
social media is probably the most addictive thing that we have in this world right now.
Right. Yes.
Um, you know, um, People, this is probably the longest, just being on your show, this is the longest that I've had my phone in front of my face all day.
Right.
I went more than half of my life without cell phones, right? I can live without technology.
Me too.
I don't need the internet. Okay.
Yeah.
It takes longer to get a message to you without it. Granted, yes.
Yeah.
But for these young people out there that are just addicted to their phones, I feel so sorry for them.
Yes, I do.
Because number 1, I would much rather be sitting at your table right now, talking to you face to face. That's the kind of person I am. I like interaction, right?
Right. Me too. Yeah.
And this is really, yes, with platforms like what we're doing right now with our podcast too and everything else. Yes, you can bring thousands and tens of thousands of people at one time together, and they can see what you're doing, right? That's the plus side.
Right.
But the negative side is you don't get to really interact one-on-one with these people.
That's right.
So, and that's why, like Sean, I was telling you his abilities. Like, so you see Sean when he sits around, he's doing this with his hand all the time, right?
Yeah, he's
And
gaining energy.
I asked him, I said, Sean, what are you doing? And he says, I'm taking the magnetic energy and I'm just molding it with my hand. Right? Dude, I wish I could do that. You know what I mean? I mean, just to be able to play with energy like it's plasma ball or something.
Right.
And, when you have someone of that caliber on your team, it's amazing. Barbara's got her own set of gifts. You know what I mean? She's got things differently than Sean.
Yeah.
Tammy
does too.
Yep, they're all different. They're all different, and that's what I love about our team. Now, I did get an application from a couple, and they are both into Wicca witchcraft.
Oh.
Matter of fact, her husband is a high priest of a Wiccan witchcraft. So I'm debating whether to bring them on the team or not. That would definitely bring a whole new angle to what we do. So when I talked to him on the phone, I said, so what are you going to bring to the team? and they says we can bring protection. We can protect the team during investigations. We can, and so I'm thinking, okay, well, I mean, I'm protected by my daughter. I'm protected by the love of God.
Right. Amen.
Even though every now and then he goes, hey, I'm going to let this one scratch you. And I don't know how many people on here watching have ever been scratched by a spirit. It burns. It feels like a hot soldering iron going across your back or going across your arm. It's a burning sensation.
Yeah.
I've never had three scratches at one time, right? Because that means they're attaching themselves to you.
Right.
I've always just had one.
Yeah. And I'm a witness because I seen the one that you had on your back. I seen that one.
That hurt. That one really hurt. I actually thought somebody, sliced me with a knife that night. It felt like a hot knife coming across my back. I mean, it really hurt. But we figured out who it was, and they're gone now.
Wow. And I just want to say, right, Mark, like, I know a lot of paranormal teams and they're great guys and they done great shows, but you guys, you specifically, is different because I seen you guys in action. I seen you guys actually take a bad spirit and put it into a rock where you can see the face. Like I seen you guys do that. I seen you guys help spirits cross over.
Right. You see the orb go up and through the
right.
ceiling. Yep.
Yes.
The light.
See. Right. You guys are official.
So one thing that I do is when I founded this team, I've been on other teams, right? And they were pretty good teams. But the reason we left was because the leader of that team at the time decided he wanted to go demon chasing. He wanted to just do nothing but chase demons. And we said, no, we're not going to do that.
I remember
I was the first one to break off. I left. The very next day, the rest of the team broke off.
And then you created your own team.
When I interviewed Barbara, when I interviewed Sean, when I interviewed Tammy, Alex, all of them, I always interview one-on-one, right? And I tell them, I says, now you have to understand something about this team. And they said, what's that? I says, we will never, and I repeat, we will never do anything fake. We will not try to create something that isn't there. If we go into a residential building, we go into whatever property we go to, if we walk in there and we set up all of our equipment and we get absolutely nothing, then we get nothing. We just get nothing. We're not gonna make things happen, because can you do that? Oh, hell yes, you can. You can make a REM pod go off with a walkie-talkie. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Right.
Yeah, REM pods will go off with a walkie-talkie. With my recording studio downstairs, I could fake EVPs all day long. Just multi-track. Put my voice on one. Is there anybody there? Yes. You know what I mean? You could fake it. And I told him, we're not going to do that. I'm not saying that other teams do. I'm not saying that, but I've just told him, this team in particular, we are not going to do anything false. We're not going to fake anything.
Right.
If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
Right.
Because if it doesn't happen, well, look, we went to the 1918 house, which is right down here in Chillicothe. Now, what's great about a lot of the property around here, a lot of the ground around here in Peoria, Illinois, is we have the Illinois River, so we have water, right?
Right.
All this ground, all over this whole area, is limestone over top of water. It is a superconductor for paranormal activity. So Chillicothe, Mossville. Oh, we got a bar in Mossville that wants us to come there and investigate. Now, we did some research. We have a new team member, by the way, named Tim.
Okay.
He is our researcher. He loves to research. He found out, Don, that at this where this tavern sits back in the old days, right off of where they have their new addition, there used to be gallows. They used to hang people there.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I mean, there's been bartenders that says, oh, we've seen mugs of beer move on the bar by themselves.
Wow.
But most of the activity that they hear is down in the basement. So that's where I'm going to send Barbara. We're going to send.
Good luck, Barb. Catherine says she doesn't live far from there.
Really? Well, I live in Peoria, Illinois. We live here in Peoria. That's where the team lives, basically. Sean lives in Galesburg. He's the farthest away. He's about 45-minute drive from me. But yeah, we're right here in Peoria. So, Lakin, down by Lakin, that's another area that's got a lot of, it's it's these little small farm towns, man. And it's limestone on top of water. It's just, we get emails all the time, and a lot of people will email us saying, what can I do to stop these spirits from doing this? I know my house is haunted, but no, I do not want your team to come here and do an investigation. Just give me advice. We get that all the time. Wow. So we give them advice on what we feel would be best. But, we tell them it's best if we come in and try to see what you have there.
Right.
Right.
Feel it out.
That way we really know how to deal with what's there.
Right.
8 out of 10 times, depending on, now when you get down by Chillicothe and Lakin, there's Indian mounds down there. So you could be dealing with, Native American spirits that don't want you on their property.
Land. Right.
The Illinois River here, there were pirates along the river. There were people that got killed by those pirates. You don't know what you're dealing with. You just don't until you investigate and find out. And I mean, honest to God, we went up here to East Peoria to the house, and the lady said she had stuff moving around her house. And we went in there, and I turned the spirit box on the Obelisk app, and I said, "Who's here?" And it was straight, like, no, it was Native American shit coming across. I go, okay, that's all I need to hear.
Wow.
So I do know that the Kickapoo Indian tribe was the most prominent tribe around East Peoria, right? So luckily the guy that lived there, he, chews tobacco.
Right.
And we took some of his tobacco and we put it in the room where all the activity was. And I went on YouTube on my phone and I looked up the Kickapoo Indian Peace drum dance. And we started playing it really loud over a Bluetooth speaker.
Right. And
oh my God, dude, we had night vision on the cameras, right? We're looking down. Alex was holding the camera. He was looking down at the pile of tobacco. You could see orbs going around the tobacco.
Oh, wow.
And after that night, the lady said, I haven't had a problem ever. No noises, no footprints, and no footsteps being heard at night no more. I said, no, you made peace with them.
Right.
And so you have to research the property you're going to go to. That's the third thing I tell these young teens. Research, find out what happened there in the past, because a lot of the past energy is still there. So if really bad things happened, you might be going into a negative atmosphere.
Right. That, so many things happen in the paranormal world that it amazes me. It amazes me, and it's like a never-ending story.
Yeah. That's another thing I love about doing this. Every investigation is different.
Yeah.
Nothing's ever the same.
Right.
But I mean, like our last investigation, when I had the Obelisk app out, and the dad says, "Who are you?" And you hear this little baby's voice come on there and it says, "Daddy, I love you." Oh my God, dude. I almost dropped my phone.
No shit.
That, you don't expect that. And I'm like, oh my God, he's talking to his son.
Wow.
And he found out from his little boy. Now, granted, the little boy was speaking like a 2-year-old. So some of the stuff he was saying was gibberish, right?
Right.
But then clear words would come out.
Right.
So I don't know whether I couldn't hear it on the Obelisk app or on the spirit box. I couldn't tell if grandma was trying to tell him what to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he literally told his dad that he went out to the pool, clear as day. He says, went to the pool, tried to grab my toy. and
And he
fell
fell.
in.
Wow, it's sad.
Yep. And I mean, I'm like, wow.
You know, what I would love, what I would love for you guys to have, it's an it's a device that can make the words come out clearly, so that you guys can really hear what they're saying. You know, make out what
Yeah,
they're
I think
saying.
maybe in time, Vic. I think maybe in time, um, these electric, I call them electro gurus, the people that develop this kind of equipment.
Yeah.
Because what you have to understand is what you're talking to, what is responding to you.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, my man.
When we hear EVPs, we hear things on our spirit boxes. We're hearing some kind of a residual energy from that entity.
Right.
And I just find it amazing because, when I first got into this years ago, I was like, how can something talk to us without vocal cords?
Exactly.
I was kind of like you. I'm like, how does this happen?
Yeah. You know, if remember that spirit box you had?
Oh, I know, Kathleen. Yeah.
That spirit box you had, it made a lot of noise, but you can hear real good. If you can, like, I don't know, build something like an hourglass around it, thick enough where you can't hear the shh, shh.
Yep.
You know, if you can mute that, you can hear everything clearly.
That's the problem is if you squelch it, which is what we use on CBs. Remember the squelch?
Right. Yes.
Squelch down,
yes.
right? If you squelch it, then you're going to cut out the frequencies. So, but yeah, I believe in time with technology progressing with electronics and everything. I mean, someday you might be able to take a pair of glasses, put a pair of glasses on, and you're going to see the spirits.
Wow.
That'd be awesome. There was a movie made no, that was a movie with Roddy Piper, and he put a pair of glasses on and he could see that he could see that people were aliens. I remember that movie now.
Remember the movie?
Something like that.
I forgot the guy's name. He's major, but it was a movie about a guy that he lost his wife. Right?
You see what Brian's saying?
What?
You can buy a device called the Portal that does exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but we need that because with that, you'll be able to hear the conversation clearly without the noise, because that kind of it makes you kind of.
So Brian, where do I get this portal? Who do I get it from? Do you know? I don't have a problem buying one.
Right. So the movie where the guy's wife died and he had like devices, and through the TV he can see her.
Yeah.
She came through the TV and she was giving him messages through the TV, and he would see like certain signs, and he ended up going to this like place where she was at, and there was this guy that was murdering people.
Oh wow.
Stuff. Yeah. And the spirits came out. There were like 3 bad spirits, and they got into him, and they pushed him over the railing, and he fell down and he died. But he ended up being with his wife. But
that in itself, right there, what you described is you can hook up the SB7. Okay, well, I've got an SB7. That's a whole different. That's probably another hour's conversation. Is how spirits can come into you and manipulate you to do things.
Right. I mean, it's just so many things with the paranormal that that's amazing. That's why I love it so much. And another interesting thing, not to jump over switch subject, but it's kind of like Bigfoot. People believe in it, and a lot of people don't believe it. Some say it's a myth, some say it's true. I believe it because I've seen proof of footprints, hair follicles that people have found on trees, tree branches that break at 6 feet. Who can break something like that?
Yeah.
They built like teepees and stuff. Like who's gonna do that in the middle of nowhere? You know, you got to have some type of knowledge to be able to do something like that. You know what I mean?
So what gets me about Bigfoot, and I've had many discussions about cryptids and things like that, is you'll see, you know, these guys start following the footprints, right?
Right, and then they disappear.
Then they just stop. I mean, how does a creature that big be walking and you're following footprints and all of a sudden they just stop?
Right.
Okay. So that's kind of led me to believe that maybe Bigfoot is a maybe like an Indian skinwalker.
Could be, or they can be
maybe
going through portals.
A multi-dimensional creature, right? We don't know.
We don't know exactly. That's why I love it. That's why I'm interested in going out and investigate to see what I can find.
Because Indians, you know, they always talked about you could be a shapeshifter. Yeah, I said that right? What did I say? A shapeshifter.
Yeah.
You know, skinwalkers.
Yeah.
And so who's to say that what we call Bigfoot or Sasquatch or Yeti or whatever you want to call them?
Yeah.
Who says that that's not what that is an Indian spirit just trying to keep people away from their land? You don't know.
Right. Exactly. We don't know that, but that's the same thing with paranormal. We don't know.
But
There's
what
so
I can
much-
tell you is, as an investigator, I'm not going to go looking for that thing.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take you with me then, buddy. Okay, we're gonna have to make a deal then. You want me to come investigate with you? You're gonna have to come to the woods with me.
Okay.
But you you know, anything happens, you hold back the animal while I go get help.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, right.
Yeah, I'll stand there and get ripped limb for limb while you're running back.
Oh, Jesus, that would be so funny.
Or you never know. They may be friendly. Because how many cases have you ever heard of people actually getting attacked by them?
Not much, but I heard of a lot of people going to the woods and disappearing. So we don't know if they got caught.
So here's the question. Did they follow the creature into a portal?
Good point.
Which brings me to the Bermuda Triangle. Is the Bermuda Triangle a portal? Did all these airplanes just come up missing?
Yep.
Go to another dimension?
Yep.
Because they've searched the ocean floor. Ain't nothing. There's nothing on sonar, nothing on anything.
And do you know the South Pole? There's certain part of South Pole that no one is allowed to. I heard that there's another planet or something over there on that side, underneath the water. They found like another world over there.
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be something at the North Pole.
Yes.
Yeah. Beneath the North Pole, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole new world or something like that of different types of people. So, you know, this world is full of crazy things. But
well, when you talk to bishops and priests and people in the Catholic religion, they actually believe that what's beneath the North Pole is what the Bible referred to as Eden. So that's what they think it is. How do we know?
We don't know.
Nope.
We're gonna have to ask the government.
Is that where the Ark of the Covenant's at? We don't know. We don't know. Right. So, I mean, there's so many things to dig into. Like, you know, our engineers, our architects and engineers that we have today look at the pyramids in Egypt and go, oh my God, this is amazing how these were built with, you know, such detail.
Right.
Even with the equipment we have today, it would take years to build one of these pyramids, you know. And how did they do it back then? How did they lift those stones that weigh 40 tons a piece way up there?
Right. Right. We have Barbara and her dolls picking up those stone rocks.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah. Yeah,
were aliens and what we would call aliens? Were they involved in this?
well,
don't know. That brings in the UFOs.
Right,
So,
because in history it says that our ancestors used to talk about big giant things coming out of the sky
sure.
looking like gods. So that could be the UFOs were coming down with their helmets and stuff and moving stuff around, back in ancient time. We don't know that because we wasn't there. So you should ask the spirits some of those questions. Be like, is there anything you can tell me about the alien world? Maybe they know since they're on that side.
Maybe next time Sean and I do a podcast, maybe we'll do a little bit of a seance and talk to some spirits about that live.
Yeah.
We'll see if we get some answers, Vic.
Yeah, for real. Like, what's on the other side? What else is on the other side besides you guys? What else do you see besides you?
What I found interesting was this year, the U.S. military actually showed film or video, I should say. Film is gone. Everything's digital now, but they showed video of UFOs going into and coming out of the ocean.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I know about that. That's why I'm saying that there's something else underneath the ocean.
So with that being said and being documented, are they coming from Atlantis?
I said the same thing.
What if?
What if? We don't know that. We don't have that type of our hands can't reach that far.
I mean, it was only what 4 years ago that some fishermen off Florida caught a weird looking fish, right?
Yeah.
They kept it alive. They took it to the aquarium, the big aquarium there, and these guys were like, "Oh my God, where'd you get this?" It was in our fishing net. This fish was a prehistoric fish and was said to have been extinct 400 million years ago.
Wow. Yeah, I've heard that in some other.
So if they can fish and catch a fish that was supposed to be extinct 400 million years ago, maybe the Loch Ness Monster's got some credibility.
Maybe the mermaid have some too.
Mermaids. Yep. You don't know. We don't know, man.
We don't know, man.
All I know is if I'm ever out in your area along the ocean and I hear something going, I'm going down to check it out.
Oh, well, you go check it out. Well, I'll go get
Ariel. Ariel, wait for me.
You're something else, Mike. I love you to death, boy. You got a sense of humor.
You got to put a little humor into it.
You do.
But there's so many unexplainable things that we have just right here on our planet.
Yes.
Right?
I can agree to that.
And why are we sending billion-dollar spaceships out into the cosmos looking for other things when we don't even understand everything we have here?
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I agree.
What? You want to be on camera? Come here.
That's your baby boy.
Come on. Oh yeah, he's here with me.
Hey, buddy.
This is my big boy.
Hey.
Kisses for Dad. And I just put a bug in your ear. I talked to the breeder where I got him from, and they just had a litter. So after first of the year, we'll be getting a second puppy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep, full awesome. AKC German Shepherd. Yep. So he'll have a play friend.
Oh, he's gonna love that.
I know. He's I'm his only play friend, and I've got marks all over my arms from his teeth because he's a big boy now. He doesn't realize how hard he bites when we play. Right. That's man. It's so many things and so many questions to be answered.
Right.
I don't know. What do you do?
Right. But you need to link up with Catherine Thomas.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah, link up with her because she's
Kathleen.
She said something about her daughter. You guys can talk about that off camera.
Sure.
And
sure. I'll communicate with her. The one thing about kids is you got to remember that a lot of kids have their third eye open.
That's right. Always. Yep.
So a lot of times when they say, "Oh, my friend was here to my toy room to visit me today," dude, I believe everything they say because I had a little girl when I was little in my toy room.
Right.
And as I grew older, I asked her, I said, "How come I'm getting bigger and you're not?" And that's when she giggled. She goes, "Silly, I'm a spirit." and then she vanished, and I never saw her again.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, Kathleen likes my puppy.
Yeah, she does. Well, I'm gonna head out, Mark. I've been here for about 50 hours. My show is part of like one of the longest shows that be.
Here's a good photo for you.
Yay! What's up, big guy? He's so cute.
He is. He's telling me he's ready to eat his turkey.
Okay.
So every night, you know those packets of turkey meat you get for
Yes.
sandwiches? He eats a half one every night.
Oh wow.
It's
that's
protein. Protein, good for his muscles, you know?
Yeah, that's why he's lovey-cuddy over there with you.
Oh, hell yeah. He wants to be fed. He wants some food, man. So, yeah. So, everybody just, you know, to everybody watching out there, like I always say at the end of our podcast, be nice to each other, love each other, be kind, and then be kind to the spirits. And then most of the time, they'll be kind to you.
Word.
Unless you go to Barbara's house and one of her dolls comes and attacks you.
Oh boy, forget about it. Not that we ain't going that way.
No, she actually sold a lot of her dolls. She's only got a few left.
Yeah, she did say she was selling them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But the ones that she kept are the ones that she knows that are really haunted.
Oh wow, she's smart.
So it's Barbara.
That's right. I love Barbara to death.
All right, guys, it's been real, Vic.
Thank you, my brother. You know I love you to death.
Yeah, rock on, brother.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. That's my brother Mark Lee, man. I love that guy to death. And I'm gonna tell you guys, he's official. He is official. I seen him do things live. I'm talking about live on social media. You know, trap the spirit, get rid of spirits, and help spirits cross over. I seen that with my eyes. So that's what I love about his team. That they actually go out there and they do things and make it happen. And then not all the times they get stuff happening, but when they do, it's the real deal. It's the real deal, you know. And so, you know, Kathleen, if you want to link up with Mark, his name is Mark Lee. You can find him on my page, or you can look him up and you can find him. He's a great guy. Look at talking about Barbara. Boo. We were just talking about you. Oh my goodness. You must have heard us talk. Mark was just on my live. He was on here for about a good minute before you popped up, Barb. So people, this is my friend Barbara Marie. She's an amazing friend of mine, and she's also part of Light and Souls Paranormal. She is part of Mark Lee's team, and Sean and Tammy and Alex and Michael and everybody else that's on that team. It's an amazing team. You know, also Brian Lavardi is also a paranormal investigator. He is the CEO of Parapost Network. So, you know, if you guys want to know more about it, link on to the Parapost Network, and you can find any and every paranormal investigator you can think about from all over the place. You know, and you know, I just want to thank you guys for logging in and chatting with me, and you know, we out here having a good time, and you know, we were talking about certain things earlier. But I want to end the show today with another song. I want to end the song with Isabel Gray's song. She is amazing. I played her song earlier. You was in the top. Too much information, Barb. Too much. Yes, Kathleen Barb. She's amazing. She is part of the team. Kathleen Mark said he added you as a friend. So make sure you look him up, Kathleen, and you guys connect and, you know, do what you guys are going to do. But this is what this show is all about. It's about connecting people, helping people, and whatever we can help you with, you know, with just a text away or phone call away. Um, they also have a podcast, Enlightened Souls, and the Mark and Sean have a podcast as well. Um, so you guys can check them out. They're amazing. And I'm gonna play this last song, and then I'm gonna log out. And yeah, and I think I'm gonna keep playing more local music from great artists that come on my show, so you guys can hear the amazing music that these amazing people have. So this song that you're gonna hear, I played it earlier. Her name is Isabel Gray. She was on Rebecca Mahan's show. Um, and I asked her, "Can I play the song?" She didn't reply, but I'm gonna play her song because it's a beautiful song, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So, guys, please enjoy Isabel Gray's song.
Never thought a good old boy like you would ever catch my eye. Could drop a line backwards, kind like you would be my type. Who knew there was another drive around town with nothing to do but wear out a mixtape of Chris Ledoux like you. Like you. You never thought you'd find someone like you.
Yeah,
Wanna
Mark.
love the last forever like I do. The one who makes all my dreams come true. 'Cause no one can love like you and me, leaving little notes on the windshield. 'Cause no one else can make me admit it's something real. In the past, gave all I had, never got nothing back. Someone who can stand by me and be all that I had like you. You never thought you'd find someone like you. Want to love you last forever like I do. The one who makes all my dreams come true. 'Cause no one can love like you. Like you, like you, like you, like you, like you. Like you, like you, like you, like you, like you.
Hey, hey.
Like you. You never thought you'd find someone like you. Wanna love to last forever like I do. Oh, like you. You never thought you'd find someone like you. Wanna love to last forever like I do. The one who makes all my dreams come true. 'Cause no one can love like you. Like you, like you, like you, like you, like you. Like you, like you, like you, like you, like you. Ooh. 'Cause no one can love like you.
If I tell you, I have to kill you, Barbara. That is Isabel Gray. She's an amazing singer, and I wanted you guys to hear it. For those of y'all that didn't hear it earlier, put on my glasses because the light from the computer, because I got a big computer, the light's messing with my eyes. Thank you, Barb. You're amazing. I love you. You heard? So, you know, I hope you guys enjoy the music. I know you guys love the song. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I want to thank everybody for joining the show. Catherine, Emma from the UK, thank you so much for joining the show. Thank you all for the love and support for joining the Don Big Show. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And remember to tune in on Sunday. I got two great guests coming on the show. I got Hollywood actor Derek Webb coming on the show. He's been on the movie Annabelle Horror. He's been on The Werewolf and other great movies. We'll be talking to him Sunday at 3 p.m. And we have two great females coming on Sunday at 5 p.m. right after Derek Webb. One is a producer, one is a director. I believe they're sisters. And they've been promoting so many movies and trailers out now. They got one that they're working on. My friend Britt and Firefly will be on the show. Two producers to have a filming production where they're all women. I'm all in. Brittany at Firefly, I'm all in. It's a production team, a production film with all women. No man, just women. I'm gonna have to do my hair, put on some makeup, and sneak into that production company, okay? They're gonna be like, boy, girl, you got some broad shoulders. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I was built that way. I'm gonna have to sneak into that production. So you like that, Catherine? You love that music? I'm gonna have to, for real. It's Amy's an all woman production company. I'm film production. This is so dope. So they coming on the show, and I'm gonna see how I'm gonna get my outfit to fit so I can get into that crew. I'm gonna have to shave my beard. I'm gonna have to, give me some. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm gonna get into that production team. Okay, just as long as I ain't got to take off my clothes, I'll be fine. Okay, for real. Okay, because they're gonna be like, wait a minute, you ain't no woman. Oh boy, this is so funny. But yeah, guys, tune in Saturday. Got great people coming to the show. I'm debating if I want to play the song again because it's so dope. But yeah, guys. Thank all the new viewers that logged in. Thanks everybody that's watching on YouTube. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. I know it's been a long show. I don't do shows this long, but it was going good. We had good vibes, and I am the boss here. This is my show, so I do what I want. You know what I mean? And so I let it run as far as it has probably been here for like 2 hours. Never been on here for more than 2 hours, but it's been great people. I got great energy coming to the show. We had a great conversation. Mark came in, and so that's why we're here still. I don't know about that one. That's gonna be a problem. Okay, I'm gonna have to wrap around the legs. I don't know about tucking. I can wrap around the leg, but I don't know about I'm only kidding, Catherine. Oh boy, you girls. See, I can't be talking to y'all. Y'all gonna take me off. Y'all gonna have to take me out of my game. I can't let you do that. Don't do that to me. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on a second. I wanted to play another song for you guys before I got out. But I think I'll do it next time. Next time I'll play some more music for you girls and guys. Again, Catherine, thank you for logging in. Thank you for enjoying the show. I'm glad you like it. Tell your friends to tell a friend to log in on the Don Vic Show. Tell them about the show. This is what we do here. We support people. Anyone is welcome. Anyone that has a story to tell, anyone that has any story of encouragement that they want to tell. If you're a book writer, you're a director, you're an actor, comedian, activist, if you just got a story to tell to inspire others, you're welcome on my platform. This platform is for you. Inbox me. I'll send you some dates. We'll get you on the show and we'll talk about it. All right, guys. With that being said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys Sunday. And remember to share, because sharing is caring. And I'm going to let y'all go with peace, love, respect. You already know, guys. I'm out of here.